Hello everyone, welcome back. I know it has been a long time since I made a video on this channel, and pretty much I'm just making a video right now and just talk about the Beast Kingdom figures for Justice League. I feel like this is a brand that people are still finding out about. It's not really, I don't know how old, or how long this brand goes back to. I pretty much found out about this brand when it came to like Batman v Superman figures and now Justice League figures. But they do make Marvel figures, they do, and now they wanna go ahead and make like Pirates of the Caribbean figures. So it's like they're getting all the brands, they have all the stuff that they made. And without before I continue this video, I wanna shout out and just make sure that everybody's doing okay. I know these are hard times and it's a very weird, a very weird time and year with this whole virus, with this whole thing going on. And I just hope that everybody's is safe, and I just remember to stay safe and clean and just be careful when you go out and all that, because the last thing you want to do is lose somebody or get yourself sick, So, anyways, I pretty much want to talk about this brand because I feel like you don't really hear much about it, and in my opinion, it's a very good brand so far. I mean, I feel like they're trying to do things that others are not doing, like figures based on other brands or on a lot of different brands that you don't really see much from. Um, Even though when it comes to Justice League, uh, well, we all know the whole thing about what's happening with the Snyder Cut. If if you haven't, you should probably look it up. The hashtag release the Snyder Cut, because pretty much what I can tell you about is the movie that you got to see. When Justice League got released, that was not a movie at all. I mean, it was a lot of behind the scenes stuff that happened with that movie, and you pretty much watch a very horrible, put up together, last minute movie, and there's a whole different version that us, the fans, were trying to get released. And when that movie comes out, which I can promise you it's gonna come out. Um, Please, I want you guys to support it, and or you don't have to buy it, at least rent it, or however they're gonna release it, so you can really see the difference, because it's gonna be a completely different movie, and it's in a good way, because I mean that's what it's supposed to be. A true sequel to Man of Steel and Batman v Superman is not what you got. But anyways, besides that, going back to you know the point of this video is me showing you guys, the quality of these figures, and pretty much letting you know about Beast Kingdom, because I just feel like people really should support this brand more. Um, because I think so far they're not. It's like they're not hard to find or buy, but at the same time, some figures are already becoming rare, because I don't know if they're not selling enough, or maybe they're just selling out and it's just harder for them to sell again, because I believe this brand is not really from here. um and especially with this whole thing going on, it just gets a little, it's getting harder for other figures or other brands that are not from here, that comes from from other sides of the world, to you know to get here with the whole thing going on. So yeah, I mean, I just want to show you a few quick pictures, and pretty much the first, the main figure I want to talk about is this black suit Superman. This goes back to the real version of Justice League. Pretty much this figure right here is based on Batman v Superman. It's like a special edition black suit, but in Justice League, Superman's supposed to come back in a black suit, just like in the comics. Pretty much what the black suit's supposed to do is help him heal faster. It's supposed to help him, take from the sun, and it just helps him with the whole resurrection and all that stuff. So, yeah, the thing what I don't know if you haven't noticed, pretty much if you look this head, this is not really the head that this figure comes with. So I switched it from a head from a Justice League figure, a Superman figure. It's still from Beast Kingdom, but I'm just trying to make it as close to something that's supposed to be from Justice League. So yeah, I switched these two heads, and so far I feel like what I was going for did work for me. So I really do recommend this figure. I don't know why it became, I think it's supposed to be like a very limited edition, so it's kind of hard to get now. Um, Another thing is why I want people to support this line, when it comes to DC, the DCU figures and all that stuff. If you're a fan of, Man of Steel or Batman v Superman, which I am, I just feel like, there's love, there's a huge fan base behind it, but at the same time, there's a lot of hate. But I mean, besides that, um, I just feel like Man of Steel, because there was a 50-50 or more of a it was more it wasn't really 50-50, but it's like, there's a lot of there's more love than hate when it comes to Man of Steel, but when it comes to Batman v Superman, it's a whole different story. It's more of a 50-50 when it comes to Batman v Superman. But anyways, when it comes to Man of Steel, I feel like it doesn't get enough love, and I feel like because of that, we never really got a legit, a very detailed figure based on the movie. In my opinion, this is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I just wish that, hopefully one day a brand like this one, like Beast Kingdom, or even, McFarlane, which is, they got the rights to DC Universe, DC Multiverse, and he's doing really, really good, which, I also recommend for you guys to go ahead and support that also. I want either or if both brands get the rights to Man of Steel, even better. I feel like, we should really have figures for Zod, Fiora, and Jor-El, which, they don't get enough love. But I just feel like they're really great characters that they should have figures based on them. On top of that, I do feel like hopefully one day we get parademons, because I mean, you always have collectors like, like myself, or many others when they want to do armies of, like stormtroopers and all that stuff for like Star Wars, or whatever other villains you have that you want to make an army of. And me myself, I want to do like a little army of like parademons from Batman v Superman, from the Nightmare scene, or even Justice League, however the parademon was really supposed to look like in the movie. So yeah, this is the main, this is the whole point of this video. I just want people to really support this line, because really do feel like, it's a very good brand when it comes to Beast Kingdom, and they're doing really good. I just feel like the people don't really know much about this brand, or so I just want to kind of wake people up to kind of pay more attention to this brand. I know it's a little hard to find out about brands that you don't really see in normal stores. Any of these figures from any stores that I go to, like Target or Walmart, or even a comic book store. I don't know, for some reason they don't carry these figures. But you can find this on Amazon or eBay, or even Big Bag Toy Store. So yeah, that was my whole point of this video, is to pretty much support Beast Kingdom, and if you are a DC fan, support the Batman v Superman or the Justice League figures that they have done so far. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and please stay safe, okay? And I want everybody to I want to make sure that everybody stays safe around this hard time. Um, so yeah, this is the time that I think everybody that has been trying to do a YouTube channel like myself, even though I stopped for a couple of years, I believe. I think this is the right time to, to go back and try to do stuff, because I think everybody needs contact right now to watch, while you're at home and all that stuff. So yeah, please stay safe, everyone. Goodbye.